Oh shoot. Oh, never mind. So this is the housing for the air restrictor. So when you take off this part, so this is what it would really look like. Look like this, and then with this at the end. So when you take off this part, which we have the fin, when you take this part off, there's going to be a big spring that might pop out. Take out this spring, and then there's going to be another piece. Take the spring out, take the other piece out, and then when you take this part off, there's going to be a big long stick kind of thing. Because if sometimes when you look through the barrel of a gun, like this one, you'll see this long stick that you push the dart over top and it would like stick. It actually sticks to the dart and decreases the airflow. So I would suggest removing it. And you don't need anything to remove it. I just bent it and it snapped right off. And I would keep this part because it keeps the dart from going into the assembly, and then you might jam your gun and then it might break, which would be bad, even if they are pretty cheap. So that's my suggestion. To put it back on, what you're going to need to do is, you see that little knob right there? There's a little indent right here too, so you just gotta like line them up, push it in. You don't need the spring in that other part that comes in, because that's actually the AR itself, AR being a restrictor. And then just fit it over top, push the spring in. You're going to take your gun, and you're just going to put it over top. You're going to push the spring down because the spring wants to pop this part up. What you're going to do is you're going to push this down first. You got to turn it so that it catches in the right spot. And if you have two of them, just do the exact same to the other. So just push this part down. And you're going to take this, and the spring is going to want to go this way. So all you have to do is push the spring back down, and then push this part back, and just keep on forcing it kind of down-ishness. Yeah, aim it. There we go. So just keep on fiddling with it. Sometimes this pushes over, and make sure the spring is behind this little bar here. I'll zoom it in. So make sure that it's behind this yellow piece right here, and on this side too, like that little yellow piece where the bar, because that's what causes the gun to actually want to fire forward, because the spring is the main part of the gun. So what you're next going to want to do is take this, just fit it over top, and push the whole thing back. Try to fit it over top. That's good. And what you can do right now is just take the screws and screw the whole thing together. I'm going to use my handy dandy tool. So what you're going to want to do is take this and just screw the screws in. Into the little hole where it was. Basically do the absolute opposite of what the beginning of the video did. Just screw these screws back together, back in here. Take the other one, do the same. And it should work as well as mine did. And then if you do the other mod to the dart itself, if you don't want to buy a Stefan or you don't want to make Stefans, it's pretty cheap. I don't think it's going to cost you very much. Because, I mean, like, you probably got masking tape lying around somewhere. If your mom and dad have painted the house or something, you're going to have it lying around. Or even if your mother's a teacher, you're going to have it lying around, which is quite random. But anyways, so you just want to fit this part on if it's not on already. Just push up and then push it down. And again, Nerf has been smart, and it had this little thing at the bottom, right here. And just line it up until the grooves fit. And right here, that's what you have to do. So if you look at this, this is the mod, and this is the finished product. And it shoots pretty far if you want to see the video with these. That's where you can see the range test, but I will do it again just to show you how well it fires. So let me just screw this gun back together so that I don't have random pieces lying around and then get them lost. So this is me. I'm using the modded dart, so it will go a little bit farther. If you haven't done the mod already, I would do it. So again, this is me using my modified nightfinder. So the first one goes pretty far. Pretty sure it went 22 feet. And then when I shoot again, the other modded one, I think it went about 30 to 35 feet. I can't quite tell because my hallway wasn't long enough. So, let's go check and see where they went. Okay, so I'm going to show you how far they went. So here's the stock dart. It did, remember, it hit the wall, so it bounced back, so I'm sure it would have went way farther than that. And here's the crazy awesome one. It went the whole 25 feet, and I think it probably would have went more.